Welcome everybody to TopLine's Live at 5. My name is Brian here with TopLine. Today let's talk about reputation marketing and if you have a system in place in your practice to get those reviews consistently, easily, and without having to worry about your staff having to learn anything crazy or new in order to make that happen. Now the reason that I bring this up, and you're probably going to hear me bring this up more often than not, is because when we run campaigns to generate new leads, new patients through the door, we need certain things in place. And one of the most important things that we need is a strong online reputation. That means that you have at least 6 reviews. 10 is usually better, but more importantly than just having a good number of reviews on Google, on Yelp, on Facebook, more importantly is to consistently have them coming in so that if somebody's looking you up and they want to find out if you are legitimate and if you are a good place for them to go, if you're a match, then they're going to want to see that you have new reviews coming in and a steady flow. You don't want to have like 1 month where you get 50 reviews and then you're like, all right, good, I got my number, not going to worry about it anymore. That doesn't work anymore. It used to work, but not so much anymore. People want to see that you are for real, that you are consistently creating such a great experience for your patients that they are willing to write those positive reviews. Okay, so the whole point of the conversation today is making sure that you know there are easy, simple ways for you to get those reviews. And what I had put in the text here for this particular video was, how can you get those positive reviews? By learning to ask a simple 5-word question. And in a moment, I'm going to cover exactly what that is. But I want to make sure that before we cover that 5-word question, that we cover a few other things first. And that being that you don't have to do anything crazy or high-tech in your office to get reviews. If you have a postcard on your front desk that has a link to where you'd like to get people to leave your reviews, handing that out to people that are happy, that is a good start. What we don't recommend so much anymore is sort of the bribe, right? So when you're in the medical field, different states have different rules, and sort of saying, hey, if you give us a review, we'll give you a $5 gift card to Starbucks. Now we used to do that and it worked really well, but we made sure that we trained staff to say, if you give us a review, then you will get this. And the reason that the language mattered is because if you said, if you give us a good review, then you'll get this. That is a problem, and it's sort of this fine line. So we have figured out a way to eliminate that completely, and that comes down to that 5-word question that I'm going to show you in a moment. Before that, again, there are simple things that you can do in your practice that doesn't weigh down your staff, and that, again, postcards, having something on the wall, something that is on your desk. What I do recommend is that if you're going to put like a little placard on your desk or on your wall that is asking people to give you online reviews, then move it periodically. And the reason for that is, and if you don't believe me, I've got a little trick for you, but what happens is when you move things around, not only will the front desk start noticing it more and glancing at it because maybe it's in the way and they'll look at it, it's going to get other people to look at it. But what happens is people that are in your office over and over again, they start noticing when things are not where they expect them to be, and they'll look at it again. So that's why you want to move things around. And if you want to prove the theory, or if you want to disprove the theory, I want you to tell me. All you have to do is take a picture that you have sort of in the back of the office, move it to the front, and take the one in the front of the office and move it to the back. And I promise you, you'll have people going, oh, that's new. When did you get that? And it's not new. It's just you moved it. So people are now noticing it again. Okay? So the 5-word question, and that simple question that if you can learn and you use our system, you will be able to get consistent reviews like clockwork. And that simple question is, would you sign in, please? Would you sign in, please? That's it. And we take it all over from there. And the reason that we decided that we needed to build something that was that simple for the staff to take on is because we already know the staff is overwhelmed. And then to try to train them on how to ask for reviews and how to get people compelled to want to help you and to say, hey, can we get your feedback on your visit today versus can you give us a real online review? Like we were teaching all this stuff, but we're still asking an awful lot of the staff. So when we're able to say, would you sign in, please? That's all they have to do. Now, if you are an orthodontic office, then you might want to shift that to, would you sign out, please? Still five-word question, still super easy to do. And the reason being is when somebody's coming into a dental practice, into a chiropractic practice, usually you don't already have a sign-in system. You don't, like, they're not already signing in and then it goes into your data management and then everyone starts, reacting. Most of those offices don't have that, so it's great to be able to add that. We have a virtual clipboard and all kinds of really cool stuff where you can track who's been waiting for how long and all this great stuff. If you're an orthodontic office, you probably already have that. So most orthodontist offices that we work with, they already have a sign-in so that kids can just come in, they sign in, and then they're on the spreadsheet and they know that they're there and they'll come get it. So what we do is we say, would you sign out, please? That way, on the way out, you just say, would you mind signing out, please? And then we instantly send out everything that you need. So I'm going to switch my screens here real quick so that you can kind of get a feel for it. But we have full control over this, so you can change what it's called. I wanted you to see that we can change it to sign in, sign out, so we can change the language here. We're just asking for name, email, and phone number. And we typically don't make the address required, but we do make the mobile phone required. The reason being is that when we send out a text that will ask for feedback, it gets opened and utilized much more often than an email. We're talking when we send out usually about 1 out of 5 text messages, we will get a review. Whereas with email, it's, gosh, on a good day, it's 1 out of 20. On a not so good day, we're going to be 1 out of 50. So the numbers are much better on mobile. So we really want that mobile. And then there's this little agree to be contacted, and we've got all the basic stuff that kind of covers your butt, and so you'll be all okay there. And then they click sign out and they walk away. So if you're a dental office, you're a chiropractic office, and you put sign in, then we would just put a delay. So we wouldn't ask for feedback on their visit for maybe 2 hours, or if you're like, you know what, it should be about 45 minutes. Whatever it is, and then we do a full follow-up system via email, text message to make sure that you're not only getting that one review, but hey, maybe you need some reviews in places that are like super pages, insider pages, Yellowbot, all these different places where we can start sending out those emails. And here's the really cool thing is that if somebody comes in, let's say, twice in 1 week and they fill out this form, the system will not send out another set of text messages and emails. It will do it once every 6 months. So we're not going to drive people crazy. Okay, so I just wanted you to kind of see that there are simple tools. We have a beautiful way for you to do this. It is so straightforward. And if you can just say, would you sign in, please, you will be golden. Okay, that's it for me. I hope that you found this valuable. I look forward to seeing you next time on Top Lines Live at 5. That's it for me. Bye for now.